So this what we doing. This what we doing. Damn, first Hustler's Corner. I think I'm gonna call it the Hustler's Corner. Welcome to the Hustler's Corner. All I want to talk about for a second is entrepreneurs and how they be getting they breaks, or how they hustle, how they use their ingenuity or resources around them to get right. Like I was listening to an interview. The dude Papa John, the dude started Papa John's. I don't know his name on top. I just seen it to John something. He got started with somebody let him borrow $1,600 equipment. It was a pizza maker. Somebody let him borrow $1,600 equipment, a pizza maker, and boom, Papa John's was started. So yeah, his pops. And so I was listening to an interview. He did with two dudes. I'll tag the interview because it was cool. It was long. He had a lot of stuff in there that I liked. He entrepreneur, so I get it. Turned mogul, you know what I mean. But he had a leg up. He had a leg up. He had some entrepreneur spirit in him already. He tell the story about his granddad being a business owner, but his dad too, and the differences between the two, kind of like on some old rich dad, poor dad type. All right, dad wasn't that great at business, but the business did what it did. But grandpa was good at business, and his business did what it did. Right, so he learned that. But when it was time for him to grow, he ended up getting the equipment to run the pizza chain. And then, if you listen to the interview, he talked about how he blew up, turned goddamn, and then how Pizza Hut and Domino's should have not let him get to 200 stores. He was talking about how he got to 200 stores, and it was just more like, I ain't supposed to be out here, and they know I ain't supposed to be out here, but they just gonna let it ride, almost like another secret or advantage, like keep pushing forward, like regardless. He also talked about, I just kept hearing him talk about how much of a hustler he was, and so how much it took the grind, even though he had opportunities, right? It was just capitalizing on the opportunities. He was doing an event, he was selling, not doing real well, and then he had the idea to go see the competition and end up talking to the competition to see what they were doing. And he was, he beat them out. He was doing better than them in a month's time. And he was like, man, if I'm doing better than them, I know I can do something with this. And so he found that out, learned that information, and took off running with it. And the Hustler's Corner is a lot of time to get to it. Like figure something out, stick to it. And your dad might not have been a pizza owner or a bar owner, entrepreneur, or your grandparents neither, right? But you got it. Everybody got a gift. Everybody got something special. Everybody got something that they can do. But not only can they do, they're exceptional at. Right? Everybody got a gift. Everybody got a special talent, and it's unique for them, but it's also a necessity for others that you can use to help others, serve others. Everybody's a server, right? And so that's all I want to talk about with Hustler's Corner. Get out there and get to it. Everybody got a gift, and if you don't got a gift, right? Everybody got a gift, but if you know what yours is, it could be helping your brother or your sister or your friend do whatever, right? Because the number 2, the number 3, 4, 5 at Google, Amazon, Apple are doing quite well today, right? So if you struggling to find your passion, your it, right, it could be helping somebody else who already know what they're doing, who already know they striving and believing in themselves, right? You may not believe in yourself, but you somebody believing in them. You understand that believing in yourself is not the easiest thing to do, right? You see them doing, you're like, oh yeah, let me go help bro, because maybe I can find or learn how to believe in myself, right? Or they just might have it, and you just may be able to help them along, and also help yourself in the process. So back to the Hustler's Corner. So if you do know your passion, if you got something going on, keep going, keep rocking. Right? Somebody out there can help you, like Papa John's do, right? Somebody gave him, like I said, let him borrow the $1,600 equipment. And he got rocking. But also, if you don't know your passion but you see somebody else who got one, help them out, right? Because that's part of being a hustler too. Because the hustler gonna get to it regardless, right? Even if I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna help somebody else get to it, right? So, yeah, man, welcome to the Hustler's Corner. I might taking a walk. You probably should too. Get you some sun. FiguringShitOut.com. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff. But thanks for joining me. I don't know how frequent I'm gonna do these. I know I got a couple more people that I do want to talk about, like Madam C.J. Walker, the guy Byron Allen, and there's a couple more people. So that's hustlers in a conventional way, but in non-conventional arenas. You know what I'm talking about? So whatever it said, man. Welcome to Hustler's Corner. Keep grinding, y'all.